Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Figured I'd do a firewood video today. I know some of you guys been asking about how did I go about it, or how did I go about getting started. And I'll just give you, a few little details, in terms of what you need to have and what you need to do in order for it to work, in order for things to go the way they needed to go. And, it starts with the source. So yeah, by the way, it's got a good breakfast at Cracker Barrel. I don't know if any of you like to go to Cracker Barrel, I'm sure you do. But yeah, I'm here now at my main source. This is my buddy Hunter that has a tree service business. He also brings me loads at the location where I split the wood and I store all my piles, and I've got the shed and all that kind of stuff. This is his actual land. As you can see, all his equipment, tree equipment and stuff, trucks and all that. But this is where he stores, or this is where he takes all his wood, all the tree cuttings and logs and limbs, all that kind of stuff. As you can see, big mess, all the wood chips. But yeah, just a ton of wood is all jumbled up together and mixed in together. So I mean, you got to be pretty good at identifying the different wood types. And by the way, I got a heck of a score right here. It's just right here for me to cut up and load up to the truck. So yeah, what I do here is I just come here every so often. I'll be coming here more often now that things are slowing down with the lawn care. So yeah, I'll come here when I get a chance and I'll identify a particular pile that may be fairly accessible for me to cut up and load up into my truck. And obviously I can load up a bunch of wood into my truck, a bunch of logs, and I'll just take it to my place where I cut everything up. But yeah, so yeah, guys, the number one thing you gotta have is a source. And when I say a source, it's where you get the actual logs that you can split up into firewood, obviously. So yeah, this is my source here. It's a really good relationship with Hunter. It seems like he's a really good guy. And I help him out. I get him a lot of tree service, tree work, that kind of thing. So yeah, I make him money and he's helping me in terms of being able to get the wood. So yeah, it's really a good win-win for both of us. So yeah, I'm here now, guys, and this is the main thing. Like I said before, you gotta make sure that you have a source that you can come to, that it's not gonna be too hard for you to get the wood, and you can get a lot of it, because you need as much supply as you can have in terms of the firewood itself. And that's what I'm always trying to do. I'm trying to build up my inventory, build up my supply. And obviously I've got a really good supply now. Now I'm just trying to find buyers for it. But yeah, I'm already in the mode of building up my supply again to replenish, the season wood that's there now that I'll be selling throughout the fall and the winter. So yeah, you don't want to get in a situation where you're having to go out and trying to find it, in somebody's woods that you may know, that kind of thing. Or I mean, if you have your own land where you can easily cut, trees down and cut them up into logs, that'd be good. But this is a perfect deal for me. Being able to come here and just get as much, wood as I need, really. It can be kind of difficult at times. But let me show you my score here, guys. I just pulled up. So check this out, guys. This is just right here. That's white oak. Looks like that may be kind of rotten. I don't know, maybe. But see all these logs here? So yeah, I just got to cut them up. And I believe that's hickory. So yeah, hickory is a really good popular cooking wood. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm pretty sure it is. I just sent Hunter a text just to ask, and I've got an identifier on my phone too. But yeah, see, this is a really good white oak log. Well, actually, that may be pecan, actually. Yeah, this is pecan here. Yeah, y'all, so that's good. Yeah, this is pecan. That's white oak right there behind me, and I believe all this right here is hickory, I believe, guys. So yeah, it's three really good woods. And I don't have a whole lot of hickory. So I could use some hickory for sure. I'm gonna have to make a separate pile for that. But yeah, I believe this right here, guys, is pecan here. So yeah, actually I was asking him if he knew of any pecan that was around. But yeah, pretty sure this is hickory here, guys. Let's see how straight these logs are. They're pretty big. So I'll easily be able to cut them, working my way down the log here into sections for me to split. So yeah, see this right here? That's all good white oak. Pretty straight logs. So I'll be able to get a whole lot of logs from just this little pile here, guys. So yeah, really good score. you never know what you're gonna find. You know, sometimes it can be kind of hard to assess, you know, different piles. You have to, you know, take limbs and sticks off them to be able to get to the good sections of logs for you to cut up. But yeah, in this situation, yeah, guys, it's a really good score. So yeah, I literally just pulled in and noticed it there. So I'm gonna get to work on it, cut it up. I'll get some footage of me cutting these big logs into, you know, smaller sections for me to load up to my truck and take to where I process everything. Yeah, y'all, that's the main thing you gotta have, again, is a source, whether it's a tree company that you can work with, maybe it's a friend that has some land that, you know, they want you to cut up trees on the land. You can find various people may post on Facebook about the trees being down, that kind of thing on Marketplace. I see a lot of times you'll see free wood where a tree is falling down their property and they want somebody to come cut it up. So yeah, that's another thing you can look into too, in terms of being able to get it. But yeah, it's not going to work if you don't get the actual you know, trees themselves for you to be able to cut up and split, that kind of thing, guys. So yeah, I obviously want to bring that up. I'm gonna get to work here shortly. I'll get some footage of me cutting up some of these big logs. I'm really hoping that's hickory. I'm gonna use my little phone app here in a minute and see, and maybe I'll get a text from Hunter. He'll let me know for sure. Hope you're having a good one. Talk to you soon. Hi guys. So yeah, just to give you kind of a little bit of an update. As you can see, got my white oak. I'm gonna load this truck up. I did find out for sure, even though Hunter never texted me back, but I figured it out, you know, as far as that being hickory. That's called pecan hickory. And let me tell you how I figured it out, because it can be kind of hard. I did find some of these woods. So this right here, look at the leaves, okay? This is something called sweet gum. Obviously, it's a real prevalent tree in the southeast, and the bark looks very similar to the hickory. Okay, so how did I finally realize for sure? Well, first of all, I started cutting into it, and the sweet gum is way softer than the hickory over here. That is hickory, that's pecan hickory. And the leaves were a dead giveaway. So I got to looking, I got to noticing the leaves on the sweet gum. That's definitely sweet gum. And I cut into it and it was a lot softer. See the leaves here? Yeah, that's hickory leaves. Yeah, and these are hickory logs too. Wow, I'm gonna get a lot of firewood from that, guys. And the good thing is see that big log there, it's already splitting in two. So obviously not near as heavy when I pick it up. I mean, that'd have been a beast if it didn't come in two like it is now, that particular log. Now this one, I'm having to pick up the big sections, but this one's, as you can see, it's split right there in the middle. So yeah, huge score. I don't really get a lot of hickory, but yeah, I'm gonna have a good bit of hickory, and that'll make a lot of firewood, all these big sections here. So yeah, all this is hickory. That, sweet gum, not good. I don't wanna really mess with that. I mean, I'm sure it'll burn, but yeah, there's plenty of good quality hardwoods other than, you know, having to worry about sweet gum, even though it can be hard to identify. The bark looks similar to hickory, like I said before. But yeah, glad I was able to officially identify it. And this is pecan here. So yeah, I'm gonna have a little bit of pecan. There's some more over in there I may sift through, but this is easy pickings here, obviously, guys. You never know what you're gonna get out here. This particular log, some of this white oak over here is a little bit rotten. I noticed cutting into that one, so I'm gonna try to avoid the partially rotten sections and just focus on the fresher sections that are hard all the way through. So yeah, these should all be good white oak sections for me to cut through for firewood. As you can see, I already got a good bit of white oak right here. So yeah, it's gonna be good premium, high quality firewood. That's hickory. Got a little pecan right there. Anyway, guys, I'll update you later. Have a good one. Hey guys, just made it to the wood yard here. Show you my load I got. Yeah, I got some really good premium firewood for sure. So yeah, this is pecan here, right here in the front. So you got some smaller pieces. I got some pretty big sections of logs there that I cut up on the bottom there. So yeah, be a good bit of pecan. I'll just set right here, pretty close by. I got a little bit of pecan left, not a whole lot. But yeah, not a whole lot. I've got a lot of those made out in bundles. So yeah, and get the guy's name, but he keeps coming by and getting, some small loads. Leaves me money, the pecan that he uses for his barbecue business. So yeah, mainly got a bunch of white oak, as you can see, piled up, in hickory. Got some really big logs of hickory. It's gonna make a lot of firewood. So yeah, I don't really actually have a separate section for the hickory. As you see, here's my water oak here. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm gonna put some pallets down. I got some pallets, some new pallets down over here to the left of my shed for the hickory, because I like everything being separated. I just feel like that adds value. And making the bundles, making sure that the wood is separate and it's not just all mixed up into one. I think people will like that, having that choice. So that's the reason why I separate it. So yeah, some of you guys think about doing that. I think that's a good idea. A lot of people just throw it all into one big pile of hardwood, all the oaks and whatnot. I try to separate mine. So yeah, here's the white oak that I have that I've been working on making the bundles and the truckloads, the bulk deliveries I'll be making. So yeah, I'll be setting all the white oak. I'll just open up the door here, as you can see. Yeah, and this truck is obviously really good. In the firewood business, I can hold a lot of wood. Obviously all the logs, I think it's rated for 14,000 pounds. It's either 10 or 14, but either way, I don't think I'm quite there yet. I mean, it might have been pretty close, but yeah, obviously it's gonna be a lot heavier when it's wet. So yeah, this wood's really, really wet, especially the hickory. I noticed whenever I put the logs onto the bed, you know, the water would start dripping out from the logs. So yeah, they're obviously waterlogged right now, which is actually splits better when it's wet. I've noticed that. It seems like it splits a little easier when it's wet, as opposed to when it kind of dries out a little bit. It's a little bit harder to split with a splitter. But yeah, y'all, I could get some footage of me. I'm not gonna do any splitting or anything like that or bundles today. I think I've done plenty of clips of doing that, so y'all can look back some other videos if you want to see that. But you definitely, obviously, you're gonna need to get a log splitter for sure. You need some, you know, a couple of good chainsaws, at least one. You know, I've got two. I got the 362C and 261C. The 362 has a 25-inch bar. You definitely want to get a pretty long bar. I think I got an 18. I think it's a 20-inch bar on the 262 or 261C. But yeah, I like having the 25-inch bar to be able to cut through some of these bigger, you know, thicker, you know, in diameter logs. It definitely comes in handy. You know, obviously got a little more power too. The 362 does. So yeah, y'all. Yeah, really proud of my score, especially the Hickory. It's pretty rare that Hickory comes in. So yeah, I'm looking forward to making a new separate pile of the Hickory and having that to offer. I doubt I'll even be able to really sell that now unless somebody just wants, you know, green wood. But yeah, I'll be ready next year and I can, you know, start bundling it up. So yeah, I'll go ahead and plan on making a new section right over here, like I said before. But anyway, y'all, hey, listen, y'all comment, let me know. Hopefully this is helpful. I could get some, like I said, more footage of various things, but done that in previous videos. Feel free to go check them out. You can see, and I'll be getting some various shots and clips, you know, doing the bundles and splitting wood and whatnot, you know, throughout the rest of the year as I get into more of the firewood thing. I mean, it's pretty warm right now. It's supposed to be in the 80s again. Really not a big fan of, doing this work. It's such, you know, it's really hard work, guys. So yeah, I really don't like doing it when it's warm. You much prefer to do it when it cools off in the winter. And we can even do it when it's wet and it's raining. You know, so that's another good thing in terms of add-on services that we talked about this week. You know, obviously the firewood's a really good thing to do when things slow down. You can spend time, especially if you got guys, you know, we keep them busy. Spend time doing the firewood, just splitting, and, you know, in my case, you know, doing the bundles. So yeah, there's always things you can do in the firewood, you know, if you decide to ever get involved with that. But anyway, hey, listen, y'all, hope you're having a great weekend. Hope you had a great week. I'm sure I'll be doing a video or two next week. So yeah, feel free to comment. Let me know any questions or, you know, topics you want to discuss, that kind of thing, guys. But hope you're having a blessed weekend. Go to church. Talk to you soon.